Tuber's High Score Challenge, and the game this time is R-Type Delta, chosen by Novabug, on the PlayStation 1. Recording on a lovely sunny Sunday afternoon. Quite early on in the afternoon, I got to the point playing this today where my first run today was like the freshest and the one I did best at. I've been playing it since, but it's the kind of game where you really need to be on the ball, of course, with it being R-Type, and I was just making silly mistakes and things, and it's like it's going to take me quite a while to get back into that frame of mind, or sort of like to get back to where I was when I played it first of all today. I've been playing it fairly regularly over the last couple of weeks. It's kind of game where, to be honest, I would have benefited from being able to dedicate a bit more time to it, but needs must and everything, you know, stuff to sort, life and everything means I couldn't play it 24 hours a day, so I had to sort of like do my best with the time I had, which I was quite pleased with. But I'll say now it's a game which I'll look forward to returning to at some point. I do actually have it on the PlayStation 1, and I'm kicking myself a little bit because it's kind of like I've had it, and I was actually sort of going to get around to playing it properly soon, but it's kind of like for one reason or another, it's kind of like it's just like sat with my backlog of various games. It's one I picked up fairly recently, a couple of years ago, but I had like an issue, like my CRT TV conked out, and I could have run it through a monitor thingy, but I wanted to get like a PlayStation sort of Rad 2X cable just to make it sort of like a bit less lag and stuff like that. So even though I've got this game, it's not one I've actually played that much. So when a challenge came along, it's sort of mixed feelings really. It's like, oh great, like I get to play this game properly. Then it's also a case that damn it, like if I would have got around to practicing it before, I could have put in I dare say a very solid run indeed. But here we are anyway. I do really like the graphics on this. You get those sort of slight jaggedy polygons and stuff, typical of the PlayStation era, but I think it still looks fantastic. Yeah, looks great. Nice sound effects. Plays really smoothly. Just like lots of plus points. It's the kind of game where I'd say if you like R-Type, then this would be an enjoyable one. If you don't like R-Type, it's I don't think it's going to change your mind. So one of those really. Nice sort of crazy enemies. This big sort of robotic worm thing which comes in from the background, sort of like damaging it a bit with my sort of force pod thingy. Apparently you can get more points if you sort of killing stuff with your force pod whilst you've topped up your dose meter, which is what you get from like using the force to absorb bullets and kill enemies with, and that gives you like a smart bomb, by the way, as well. Yeah, you're supposed to get more points if you use your force pod whilst that's topped up, but to be honest, I didn't really notice that much. I don't know if I was not doing something quite right. But anyway, in any case, I'll take quite quickly gets into a case of survival after the first level. Anyway, especially with my skills, like wasn't really thinking too much about maximising any points. I tried to use the forcing on the and boss there, but just got myself into a bit of a pickle. I was lucky not to lose a life there. Okay, level 1 boss done. could have actually got a few more points up, by the way. There's one of the booster things I didn't take out before just destroying the boss, so missed out a little bit there, but never mind. So level 2 is kind of like sewery type things. Yeah, nice big chunky fish enemies there. Fairly mellow start to the level, really. A few things come along. No match for the R9. Lovely water effect. I do like that running water stuff. And just as well, like when you take out that thing which was on the waterfall, it kind of like it slides off the waterfall, which I think is a nice touch. They could have just made it, so it explodes like 99% of enemies in games like this do. But yeah, the way it slides off the waterfall is extra satisfying, I would say. Okay, this downward bit here is, when I was playing through it, it's like this is one of the first bits. Was like, oh, this is difficult. So like, not sure how best to go about this. Took me quite a while to come up with a way through it, which I could sort of like repeat and sort of felt fairly comfortable with. And that technique is to basically sort of like on this bit sort of stay as far forward or sort of down as possible, just to get you onto the next section. And then once there, you can just like with that particular weapon here, that sort of flame type thing, it kind of like it's not too bad, just like picking off the remaining turrets and stuff. Yep, it's this kind of game as well where, of course, if you're not losing a life and you've got your power-ups, then that makes it easier to get through sections. If you do have to restart, or if you lose a life, you have to restart from a checkpoint and work your way through again. Yeah, like the other R-type games, really. I would say it's not. I wouldn't say it's a game where if you lose all your lives, then that's so. If you lose a life, then you might as well lose them all. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a one life run type game. But if you do lose a life, then you are going to have to sort of like get the next section down to a T, pretty much, and that can involve an awful lot of trial and error. It's part of the challenge, really. But it's quite good. I mean, I quite like that mechanic in this and in R-Type generally, because it kind of teaches you to master a certain bit, and then sort of like that way, when you do get to it next time, after hopefully not losing lives, then you sort of like you even better equipped to go through it. So you kind of like it just helps you progress through the game a bit. I think. Okay, doing a quick switcheroo, get me force pod on the front for the level 2 boss here. Oh, and this is where I first make use of the adjustable speed, which is quite a nice feature. So I've just upped my speed a bit, because I'm just going to dash into this slug thing. There we go. Changes to second phase. Yeah, good to stay fast on the speed thing, because that sort of pincer thing comes down and gets you if you're not quick enough. Yeah, job done. Okay, onto the third level, giant robot thing. Yeah, I mean, this is like it's I do really like the design of these enemies, and like I mean, it's not something new having a sort of giant enemy to sort of navigate around. You know, like in the first R-Type, the level 3 was you fly around this massive ship. So I suppose the kind of theme of that is similar here. But instead, yeah, this is kind of a big walking robot which is after you, and it's I do really like the way they've designed this level. It's like I mean, I've taken out that turret there now, but you kind of got the exploding sort of like fireballs coming down at you, and so you got one eye on that, which is distracting in itself. You know, these bright explosions. And then you've got the massive robot behind you, which is kind of like sort of trying to stamp on you basically. So you kind of trying to look at those two things at once, and it's very easy to get caught out by one or the other, either getting caught by the foot or one of the fireballs and things. So yeah, really decent challenge. Not too difficult, but certainly tricky, and it'll catch you out many times when you're playing through it. And that was a silly life there. I just kind of hovered around there. Really, wasn't sort of like wasn't really mobile enough to deal with that. Yeah, there are bits like with this bit, with it's like the robot keeps on sort of like encouraging you to sort of go forward, but sometimes you actually need to stay sort of fairly close to the robot and stop getting picked off by the enemies which appear in front. So it's kind of like that you're kind of fighting against your instincts in a way, really, to get the hell away from the massive robot, but sometimes you need to keep cool and work out where best to be. So yeah, I'm trying to take out that booster thing with my charge shots. It takes a lot of hits. Try not to make the same mistake as last time. Yeah, use my Delta Bomb for the first time there. It's perfectly possible to do this bit without using a Delta Bomb, but it's because those things take a lot of hits. There's just like a lot of dodging around, really, and it's kind of like I just really want to get to the next bit. I think I've upped my speed again here because I just need it to dash under the foot. If you don't dash under the foot, then yeah, it's like life lost there. Do a quick switcheroo. So come to fly over the top of the robot now. There's these things launching out the top of it. Won't pick up that one. I'm quite happy with the weapon I've got. A bit coming up here where it's important to, these things coming up from the left, it's important to stay very far back. Just let the then catch them. If you're slightly further forward than what I was, they can get a sneaky shot off, which of course can spell doom. If you're sort of like pretty much right back on that bit, then right. These bits here, yeah, it's just kind of got to get into a rhythm of like charging up your charge shot, like a. If you do rapid fire and stuff, it's not quite enough to push them back, so to speak. So using charge shots all the way on that. Okay, bit of laser dodging here. You can see where the laser is going to come through the red bits. Do be careful not to fly into the ground on this bit. I mean, good thing about this game is that quite often the scenery doesn't kill you, but on this bit it does. So be careful. Ooh, just about. I probably could have done with slowing down my speed actually, just for a bit more precision movement. And there's just this like dome thing, which isn't too bad at all really, but it does have an extremely wide shot, like so. You know, so quite possible to get caught out if you're not careful. Okay, level 3 boss then. Okay, level 4, kind of like flying upwards on this one. Yeah, all this debris around. Fortunately, with the hat and sort of three-way laser thing, it's a lot easier in this bit. I think I've done it after losing a life and just done like a standard shot and sort of fighting my way through it, but yeah, it doesn't make it as easy. Yeah, it's fine. There's big ships, turrets on the side, and not too difficult really. I've decided to keep my laser here instead of going for the sort of ring beam thing. I'm not entirely sure whether that's a wise choice or not. Quick dash across to the other side. Do we do a switcheroo? I do now. Those purple things aren't too bad, but definitely worth taking your time to charge your charge shot up. It just makes it easier to pick them off. Yeah, and these things here are not too bad. They take quite a few hits, but nothing major. Yeah, this is the kind of game where I'm looking forward to playing it properly. It did get to the point, unfortunately, where realistically, just with the amount of time left in the day, it's like I don't think I was going to get sort of much further than what I have done in this run. But it is a game I'm looking forward to returning to. I mean, based on my experience of playing like R-Type, and I'm thinking of R-Type 3. There's going to be bits which are just going to take so much practice to get through. It's all quite doable and it's fair, but yeah, the amount of practice it'll take to get further than what I've done here is, yeah, realistically I'm not going to be able to do that today in time for the challenge. have actually got a little bit further than this on my sort of credit runs, but not too much further. So it would have taken a lot of work to make new grounds, so like not too far after this. But a really enjoyable game. Yeah, I do like this one. Okay, but that is my score. Is it going to show it once more? Yeah, report. So 280,652. Yeah, so that's my score, and bye for now.